What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Wednesday, July 27th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Demi Lovato called for great access to mental health care while throwing her support behind presidential hopeful Hillary Clinton Monday during the Democratic National Convention. The singer opened her speech up by saying, "Like millions of Americans, I am living with mental illness," referring to her struggles with bipolar disorder, eating disorders, and substance abuse issues. She continued by saying, "But I am lucky. I had the resources and support to get treatment at a top facility. Unfortunately, too many Americans from all walks of life don't get help, whether they fear the stigma or cannot afford treatment." She had before praising Clinton. "This is not about politics. It is simply the right thing to do. I stand here today as proof that you can live a normal and empowered life with mental illness. I am proud to support a presidential candidate who will fight to ensure all people with mental health conditions get the care they need to live fulfilling lives. That candidate is Hillary Clinton. Let's make her the next president of the United States of America." Afterwards, Lovato was joined by two backup singers to perform Confident on stage. Clinton thanked Lovato for the speech and posted a video of the moment on Twitter, writing, "Thank you at DD Lovato for describing your experience dealing with mental illness with such courage. #Dems in Philly." Eva Longoria took aim at Donald Trump and his statements regarding Mexican immigrants Monday while speaking at the Democratic National Convention. The actress said, "I am from a small town in South Texas, and if you know your history, Texas used to be part of Mexico. I'm a ninth-generation American. My family never crossed the border crossed us." She continued by saying, "When Donald Trump calls us criminals and rapists, he's insulting American families. My father's not a criminal or a rapist. In fact, he's a United States veteran," referencing the Republican presidential hopeful's infamous comments from 2015, where he referred to immigrants as rapists who are bringing drugs and crime into the United States. The former Desperate Housewives star then continued to dig into Trump and other controversial statements he has made in the past. She says, "When Trump cruelly mocked a disabled reporter, he was also mocking my special needs sister Lisa and many like her. When he said that a wife who works is a very dangerous thing, he is not only insulting me, he insulted my mother, who worked as a special education teacher for 40 years and raised 4 children while being a wife." Longoria then endorsed Hillary Clinton. She said before concluding, "I believe in a candidate who believes in all of us. So guess what, Donald? It turns out America is pretty great already." Other guest speakers from the Democratic National Convention included Sarah Silverman and Al Franken, who called on Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton supporters to band together, and Demi Lovato, who called for greater access to mental health care before performing her song Confident. Legendary musician Paul Simon took the stage during the Democratic National Convention Monday for a surprise performance. Simon performed his 1970s hit song Bridge Over Troubled Water, one of the singer's biggest hits as part of Simon and Garfunkel. He sang following guest speakers Sarah Silverman and Al Franken's speech that called for Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton supporters to band together. "When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side all when times get rough, and friends just can't be found. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down." In June, Simon mentioned that he is considering retirement. He said, "Show business does not hold any interest for me, none." Simon is still on tour following his latest critically acclaimed album, Stranger to Stranger, and plans on touring in Europe this fall when he will be 75 years old before potentially hanging it up for good. He says of wanting to retire soon, "You're coming towards the end after the European tour and travel with his wife, musician Edie Brickell." Simon also mentioned that a reunion with Garfunkel is out of the question. Actress Kiersey Clemons has been cast as Iris West in Warner Bros.' upcoming superhero epic The Flash. According to Variety, Clemons was the top choice at the studio for the female lead in the film. The actress has experience working with new director Rick Famuyiwa as the pair collaborated together in 2015 on Dope. Iris West, a noted DC comic character, is a journalist and friend of Barry Allen, aka The Flash, played by Ariza Miller, who eventually falls for the Scarlet Speedster. Currently, Iris West is portrayed by Candace Patton on the CW's Flash series that is unrelated to the Warner Bros. Currently ongoing DC Cinematic Universe. The film, still without an official release date, was originally set to be helmed by first-time director Seth Grahame-Smith, who left the project in April due to creative differences. The script for The Flash is based off a treatment by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Miller as The Flash was formally introduced to fans Saturday as he appeared in the first trailer for Justice League released during the San Diego Comic-Con. Hollywood couple Michael Fassbender and Alicia Vikander said they had on-screen chemistry in their upcoming film, The Light Between Oceans. Fassbender said to Access Hollywood while promoting the film, it was there pretty much immediately. In a separate interview with Entertainment Tonight, the duo discussed how they first met before production on the film had started and brought up their chemistry once again. Vikander said, with Fassbender adding, "We had met at the Toronto Film Festival and just on the dance floor. I thought I was a good dancer until she started dancing, and then I felt like I had two left feet." The pair then properly met during rehearsals for The Light Between Oceans, where Fassbender said that their chemistry, quote, was sort of there from the beginning. Based on the M.L. Stedman novel of the same name, The Light Between Oceans, which focuses on a couple finding and raising a child as their only own for the biological mother to return, is set to arrive in theaters September 2nd. Chris Pratt is opening up about his much-discussed sex scene with Jennifer Lawrence. The 37-year-old actor said he did his best to make the 25-year-old actress comfortable when they filmed Lawrence's first-ever sex scene for their upcoming movie Passengers. Pratt told E! News while promoting Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 at San Diego's Comic-Con, "We're actors, and it's part of the job." He added, "Your job as a leading man is to make the actors feel comfortable, and you do that by minimizing the amount of people that are there and just, having a sense of whether or not they're feeling okay." Passengers follows a mechanic and writer played by Pratt and Lawrence who awakened from hibernation 90 years early on a spaceship. Lawrence previously told the Hollywood Reporter she was, quote, the most vulnerable she had ever been while filming the scene. She shared, "I had my first real sex scene a couple of weeks ago, and it was really bizarre. It was weird, and everything was done right. Nobody did anything wrong. It was just bizarre experience." The star said of Pratt's wife Anna Faris, "I got really, really drunk, but then that led to more anxiety when I got home because I was like, what have I don't know. And I knew it was my job, but I couldn't tell my stomach that." Passengers is directed by the Imitation Game helmer Morton Tottenham and is opening in theaters December 21st. The sci-fi drama co-stars Michael Sheen and Lawrence Fishburne. Nina Dobrev may return to the Vampire Diaries yet. Showrunner Julie Plec teased the possibility in an interview with TV Line after announcing Saturday at San Diego's Comic-Con that the new season will be the show's last. Plec said, "Not to put too much pressure on anything Nina Dobrev, but a promise was made, an emotional promise that I'd like to see come to life." She confirmed, "You heard it here. There's been friendship promises made, and now we'll see if we can deliver on them." Dobrev left the series in 2015 after starring as Elena Gilbert for 6 seasons. The CW president Mike Pedowitz said the 27-year-old actress was welcome to return when he spoke to reporters in August. He said at the time, "We would have loved Nina to stay. She did a great job for the 6 years she was on the show. She is welcome back anytime she wants to come back." Plec told TV Line Season 8 will revisit old faces and celebrate what the series has been. The executive producer has called her time on the show 8 of the best years of her life when she announced the drama's end. She said Saturday, "It's so rare for a show to get to that last this long. I will miss terribly, but I'm so proud to be here to see it to its proper end." Dobrev will appear in Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage with Vin Diesel, and Crash Pad with Domhnall Gleeson. She's also slated for Flatliners with Ellen Page. Anne Rice's latest vampire novel, Princess Lestat and the Realms of Atlantis, is set for release November 29th. The author announced the news on Instagram Monday. The globe-trotting, immortal anti-hero Lestat is the star of Rice's previous blockbuster novels, Interview with the Vampire Lestat, The Queen of the Damned, The Tale of the Body Thief, Menage the Devil, and Blood Canatel. The Entertainment Weekly published an excerpt from Rice's upcoming novel, in which the narrator, presumably Lestat, awakens from a hellish dream about a burning city and asks his mentor Mel, the powerful vampire he believes also saw the disturbing image, what it all means. Judd Apatow, Whoopi Goldberg, Kevin Hart, and Seth Rogen have joined the judges panel for Comedy Central's 4-night insult comedy tournament Roast Battle. They joined previous announced panelists Anthony Jeselnik, Jimmy Kimmel, Sarah Silverman, and David Spade. The judges will be overseen by the network's Roastmaster General Jeff Ross, with Brian Moses officiating. The series will be taped at the La Astral Theater during the Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal. It will air in 4 one-hour episodes Thursday through Sunday. The comedians scheduled to do battle include Tom Ballard, Matthew Broussard, Jimmy Carl, Christy Chilio, Chris Cubas, Olivia Grace, Tony Hinchcliffe, Mike Lawrence, Ralphie May, Sam Morrell, Mark Norman, Miss Pat, Steve Rananansi, Errol Skakel, Sarah Tiana, and Key Trevor Wilson. Matt Damon and Jimmy Kimmel continue their efforts to solve their ongoing feud by attending a second round of couples counseling. The two men, whose on-screen vendetta has been a staple gag on ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live for several years, participated in a sketch which saw them attend court-ordered couples therapy. Kimmel began the session by piling several pillows to create a barrier between himself and Damon, as he claims the Jason Bourne actor beat him up when they last attempted counseling in September of 2015. The pair discussed the lengthy history of their mutual disdain, as Damon referenced Kimmel's recurring bit in which he offers apologies to Matt Damon for failing to make time for him to appear as a guest at the end of every show. Kimmel responded to Damon's concerns by claiming he was stalking the show by appearing on set every day. Damon also revealed that he bribed Ben Affleck to sneak him onto the set of the show during Kimmel's Oscar night live show in February. As a shock, Kimmel said that he felt betrayed by Affleck. The two bickered about Damon's attempt to add viral marketing for his newest film, Jason Bourne, featuring a bumper sticker that reads, "Honk if you're Borny," which Kimmel calls the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The session ended as Kimmel and Damon participated in art therapy, where each drew pictures comparing each other to a shit face and a penis respectfully. Keshia Knight Pulliam and husband Ed Hartwell are headed for divorce. News outlets reported Hartwell filed to end his marriage to the 37-year-old actress Monday in Atlanta, just a week after Pulliam announced she's expecting her first child. Hartwell cited irreconcilable differences, such as constant disagreements on life-changing decisions that couples typically make together, for the split, according to the YBF. Court documents reveal Pulliam is contesting the divorce petition. Sources told the YBF on Monday that Pulliam wasn't aware her husband had filed for divorce. Hartwell's rep made a statement to the website that suggested the 38-year-old former NFL player is questioning the baby's paternity. The spokesperson said on behalf of Hartwell, "Right now, the only thing I want is a paternity test for the baby." Pulliam and Hartwell married in January after 4 months of dating. The actress revealed she's pregnant and expecting a baby girl on July 17th, and later discussed the news on her podcast, Candidly Keysha. She said, "I'm expecting my first baby and I'm so excited. She is so spoiled already." Pulliam is best known for playing Rudy Huxtable on the NBC sitcom The Cosby Show. She later appeared on Tyler Perry's House of Pain and competed on Celebrity Apprentice in Season 7. Kylie Jenner is launching her very own eyeshadow collection. The 18-year-old reality star unveiled her Kyshadow eyeshadow palettes Monday on social media following the success of her Kylie Lip Kits, a line of liquid lipsticks and lip liners. She wrote on Instagram, "Yay, months in the making, and I'm so happy my hashtag Kyshadow is finally here. Wow, thank you to everyone for supporting me throughout my journey, one step closer to my dreams of having a full cosmetic line, and you are the reason." Jenner will release the bronze eyeshadow palette Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, in addition to restocking several of her lip kit colors. The kits have proved widely popular, selling out shortly after each restock. Jenner launched her lip kits in November and revealed plans to open brick-and-mortar stores for Kylie Cosmetics in June. The teenage entrepreneur said in the August issue last year of Allure that she prefers working over relaxation. She told the magazine, "At the time, I was thinking about working. Even if I did have the chance to hang around all day, that's not what I want to do." And a passing to report. Yuri Harris, the popular television psychic known as Miss Cleo, has died surrounded by her loved ones after a battle with cancer. She was 53. Her publicist told TMZ Tuesday that the Los Angeles native had suffered from colon cancer, which spread through her livers and lungs. She was discharged from a hospital to a Florida hospice last week. Harris's Miss Cleo character was an iconic fixture in the 1990s television when she enthusiastically urged viewers in commercials to call me now for her advice. Us Weekly noted Harris ended her psychic career in 2003, but she was consulted in recent years for the documentaries Becoming Psychic and Hotline. Her voice can also be heard as the character Auntie Paulette in the video game Grand Theft Auto Vice City. She was 53. Mariah Carey says she and fiancé James Packer are figuring out some big money issues ahead of their wedding. The 46-year-old singer admitted her impending marriage to the 48-year-old Australian billionaire presented complicated finance issues in the August-September issue of Complex magazine. Carey says, "We would like for it not to be a big thing, but the reality is it has to be, because there's things that are specifically mine, and he's got huge freaking conglomerate stuff, and I'm not looking to take that from him." She explains it has to be dealt with. Anytime you get married to somebody, it does, and I should know this will be marriage number 3. Carey, who has sold over 200 million records worldwide, earned $27 million in 2015 alone, according to Forbes magazine. The magazine estimates that Packer, the founder of Crown Resorts, has a net worth of $4.2 billion. Carey told the magazine before adding, "He's a regular, normal person, he's a private businessman, and there are a lot of things with his companies that I just can't talk about. It's just not good for me to do." The Your Mine Eternal singer was previously wed to music executive Tommy Mottola and actor Nick Cannon. She and Packer got engaged in January after several months of dating and made a big splash Sunday at a restaurant in Capri, Italy. Source told Page 6 she literally had an entrance song. Carey reportedly heralded her and Packer's arrival by playing one of her own songs and had restaurateur Aurora continue to play her hits throughout the night. The Insider said she was charismatic, she was in a great mood, and was nice to everyone, even posing for some pictures with kids. Carey is on break from her Las Vegas residency at Caesars Palace. She resumed her number 1 to Infinity shows August 24th and continued to perform through September 11th. Rap mogul Dr. Dre was handcuffed and searched by police Monday following an incident outside his home in Malibu, California. According to Billboard, which cites sources from the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, Dr. Dre, real name Andre Young, was briefly detained in a patrol car after a man claimed the famed producer had drawn a gun on him. Dr. Dre was noted as being cooperative during the search and denied the allegations. Authorities released the 51-year-old after no weapons were found. According to TMZ, the incident occurred after the accuser parked in front of Dr. Dre's residence, at which point he ordered the unidentified man to move his vehicle. TMZ also noted that the man was heard cursing at Dr. Dre, and he insisted on making a citizen's arrest and filing a report detailing his allegations. Now, a district attorney will determine if there is a case. Dr. Dre last made headlines in April when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of the influential rap group NWA. Justin Timberlake got a surprise slap to the face at a golf tournament over the weekend. An overzealous fan smacked the 35-year-old singer and actor on the cheek as Timberlake competed in the American Century Pro-Am golf tournament Saturday in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. TMZ reported Timberlake didn't want to press charges, but said the spectator was arrested for disorderly conduct after he became belligerent when confronted by cops. The website released footage of the incident Monday. An angry Timberlake can also be heard asking in the video, "Why would you do that?" The suit-and-tie singer competed against such stars as Mark Mulder, who won the tournament, Stephen Curry, Aaron Rodgers, and Ray Romano. Timberlake came in 21st place, but impressed fans with his birdie on the 17th hole. The star previously told Gold Digest, "Golf is me and buddies out having a good time, but most of all, golf is about me and my dad. Anytime I think of golf, I think about my dad. He taught me how to hit a golf ball, and he got me playing." Beyonce has earned a career-high 11 nominations for the 2016 MTV Video Music Awards. Following in second place is Adele with 8 nods. Competing for the evening's top fan-voted prize of Video of the Year are Beyonce's Formation, Adele's Hello, Justin Bieber's Sorry, Kanye West's Famous, and Drake's Hotline Bling. The nominees for Best Female Video are Hello, Beyonce's Hold Up, Sia's Cheap Thrills, Ariana Grande's Into You, and Rihanna featuring Drake's Work. Short list for Best Male Video are Famous, Highlight Bling, Bryson Tyler's Don't, Calvin Harris featuring Rihanna with This Is What You Came For, and The Weeknd's Can't Feel My Face. The winners will be announced at New York's Madison Square Garden on August 28th. Carrie Underwood delighted fans with a cute new video of son Isaiah over the weekend. The 33-year-old singer posted a clip of the 17-month-old infant beating the summer heat by playing the kiddie pool. The video sees Isaiah giggle as he belly flops into the water. Underwood captioned the clip on Facebook, Summer Splash, hashtag belly flop. The star's husband, NHL star Mike Fisher, had originally uploaded the video to his Instagram. Underwood and Fisher married in Greensboro, Georgia in 2010 and welcomed their son in February 2015. The singer revealed Isaiah loves pools while discussing her family's frequent travels with Extra in June. She said, at the time, we do as much as we can. I'm always looking up baby-friendly things to do in wherever we are. We try to get out and walk as much as possible just to get kind of out and see things. He loves being outside. The star added, I want him to have a child normacy. We try. I think that's the important thing. We take him down to the pools at the hotel and let him splash around because a kid would do that. Underwood last released the album Storyteller in October and kicked off her accompanied tour in January. Sarah told People magazine in May she hopes to have more children despite her busy schedule. She says, I'm not sure when because we're both kind of busy these days, but yeah, I definitely want to. And I'm like, Isaiah's so good, I could do a few more of those. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2003, the legendary actor-comedian Bob Hope dies at the age of 100 in Toluca Lake, California. Known for entertaining American servicemen and women for more than 5 decades, Hope had a career that spanned the whole range of 20th century entertainment, from vaudeville to Broadway musicals to radio, television, and movies. He was born Leslie Towns Hope, the fifth of 7 sons, on May 29, 1903 in Eltham, England. In 1907, Hope's family moved to Cleveland, Ohio. As a young man, he began his entertainment career as a dancer and vaudeville performer. During the 1930s, he appeared in Broadway musicals, along with such performers as Fanny Brice and Ethel Merman. In 1934, Hope wed the nightclub singer Dolores Reed. The marriage would endure until his death. In 1938, Hope, who became known for his snappy one-liners, rose to national fame with his own radio show on NBC and his first feature film, The Big Broadcast of 1938. In 1940, Hope co-starred in the box office hit Road to Singapore with Bing Crosby. The film, about a pair of singing, wisecracking con men, was the first of 7 road movies the pair would make. Hope appeared in more than 50 feature films during his career. He hosted the Academy Awards 18 times, although he never won an Oscar himself, an occurrence he turned into a long-running joke. However, he did receive 5 special awards from the Academy, including 2 honorary Oscars. Hope was also a top entertainer on television. From 1959 to 1996, he made 284 Bob Hope specials for NBC. Starting with World War II, Hope began entertaining American troops at military bases around the world. His USO tours traveled to military bases during the time of war, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf, as well as times of peace. He was so beloved for his work with the military for more than half a century that Congress passed a resolution in 1997 making Hope an honorary veteran. It was one of the countless honors that Hope would receive throughout his career. In 1998, he was granted honorary knighthood from Queen Elizabeth. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, July 27, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.